now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
6-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle, first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's going to run it, and he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and 7. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 2. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play for Minnesota. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and 10.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. So the Eagles will use their 1st time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux Nessa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth you full of this. Niggas careless, tell it.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Man in motion is Smith. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7. Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. 38 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover and play.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Andrew Van Ginkel. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8. That's taken in left side by Smith. 18 yards on the connection. Good for an Eagles first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there.
13 yards.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
To play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. That's Goddard in motion.
Be ready! Be ready!
Here's Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Moving to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 43-yard line.
Now McCarthy. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Here's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will score. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. The Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. Touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
At the 21-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
180, 180.
He finds Jahan Dotson. Still going. And he will go all the way. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Vikings 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Final time, final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Second and inches.
19 tight. 19. Come on. Set. Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Here we go. Set. Hey. Cowboy 80. Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60, 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his receiver. It's Jones.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Second and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Smash! 19 tight! 19 tight! Mustang 19! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Dragon 60! Hut, hut.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Anytime a quarterback is sacked, everyone loves to blame the offensive line, but I think this sack, Mike, is every bit as much on the quarterback as it is the O-line. They gave him more than enough time to get that ball out of his hand, and he simply just holds on too long.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. So we reached the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. 3rd down coming up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Hold it ready.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. First and 10.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Touchdown as he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Flushed to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. On the ground, this is Barkley. Inside the 40. Saquon Barkley. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Vikings 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings first down.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Vikings first down.
To throw is McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
McCarthy to the air on second down. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Dragon 60.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. His pass right side. Going to be caught by Addison. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
79 Broncos.
Here's McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. And he's out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal for the moment. There is a flag on the field. This one is coming back. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will have the 1st down, almost a touchdown, out of bounds, just short of the pylon. So they roll the dice on 4th down and are rewarded with 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Ready?
Jones will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
No touch.
Short pass. He's got count to Terra. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Here's a handoff to Barkley, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's tackled on the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. They run it once more with Jones. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 12
It's a
yards.
gain of 12 there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 43, it's second and 3. Again, it's Jones.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. To throw, it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And here we go, 4th and inches.
No gain on the play.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. Now, 2nd and 4.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Jones. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Now, a big 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Cowboys!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set up. Set, go.
Now McCarthy. To the left side, and that's caught by Felton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll air it out down the middle. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And a nice return here.